Hello everyone, today I would like to apply a lesson to demonstrate my understanding of information processing approach. I taught Mandarin before, and usually I will try to play some very short clips for my student that are related to my topic. For example, like this lesson, I would like to teach them about the Three Kingdoms. That is a very famous period in in the Chinese history. So I try to get and modified some clip from a website, give them some idea about the league, you know, because Three Kingdoms is mean three groups during the same time in our history. And I also try to find this one because it's again you will see it's a Sega because I intended to teach a high school student in the future, and I believe like the high school, especially the male student, they love it. So it's a very good motivation. And also, it's kind of try to help them to make some connection to their previous knowledge. So it's mean that they retrieve the previous knowledge from their brain. And I will set a platform for them because to me, I think it's optimize their learning. Student they can ask question or ask for some help from the teacher and from their classmate, of course, that we call so-called ZPD from Vygotsky's theory. So if a student they want to answer peers' question, sometimes they have to make sure they understand that thoroughly, and it can help them to understand, clarify some detail. So next, of course, the text is all Mandarin, and the student, I will read it aloud and provide my, some strategy through the thinking aloud to help them to understand the meaning, give them a big picture in the beginning. And then I will pick up some vocabulary. And I try to use this way to help them because I can teach them some feature of the Chinese character. For example, like this word, it pronounced qing. But even though you put a radical, like we say the 部首, it still pronounced qing, very similar. Or even this and even this one, 静. You can hear that the pronunciation is really very similar. So it's kind of metacognition for my student. They can try to use this strategy to tell how to pronounce a new word and figure out maybe not really very correct, but will be very close to the correct pronunciation. And then, of course, I have to teach them the grammar. I will teach them in class, but I will also upload some material. And the student, they can treat that as kind of, game to practice that as many as they want. And then they will practice that. And I just change the thing into Star Wars. Let me value it down. Because different contexts, sometimes students they cannot recognize the same Chinese character. So I just translate to another thing, and the student they will understand, oh, it's still the same Chinese character. And then we can also apply this word in different situations. Okay. And here I also infuse the educational psychology. Like this one, if they answer the correct one, you see only two options here. And then they will get kind of a reward, encouragement. They say that, okay, you are like the main character, keep going. And then after many questions, okay, here you will see they start to have the three options, become more and more difficult. All right, but in the beginning, it's really very easy for them, and they think that, okay, it's really funny. And I will have a game that is Kahoot, but I do not really have much time to show that. Okay, so the last one is AP, the simulation. Students can through this way to do the self, assessment. And of course, they can also review that with or discuss that with their classmates. And I think that is a wonderful way for them